Atomic Amy here. Today I'm going to walk you through the at-home experiment, Build an Igloo. As you read in our article, igloos are pretty cool, and basically what we've done here today is I've got several different stages of building one with sugar cubes. All I've got is I bought a box of sugar cubes. This is all the whole box, so you can build a couple of igloos actually if you want. And the main thing is talking about snow with your child and how the Eskimos and the Inuits take the snow and make it into a building material and use it as a conversation about engineering, about planning ahead, about working through a process. And basically an igloo, it's a circular dome with, basically it builds on itself and gets smaller as it goes up, a dome. And so basically what I've done here is I've taken a blue sheet of paper. You can use cardboard and paint it white. You can decorate this ahead of time, but my big piece of advice is to use like a lid or something to designate where your igloo area is. And you can see these two are slightly different sizes. This one I did like kind of on the outside edge, and then this one I did like on the inner edge to just show you can do different sizes, but it helps you plan ahead. So it's a great opportunity to talk about the engineering process, like make a plan ahead. So this was the first stage, and I actually used a cup to hold up the sugar cubes. You really do need to do it in stages. So for instance, if you're doing the gluing while your child watches, if they're younger, or if they're older and they're helping you, you might also have them cut out polar bears, cut out other animals that might live in the Arctic Circle and decorate them. And use different things, like I've used cups to hold things up, but really you have to let it dry overnight, because see, look, it's like super solid after drying overnight. These over here I glued this morning, and you can see they're still like a little wiggly. But this is after 2 rounds, and so I did the first 2 layers, let it dry overnight. I did another 2 layers, let it dry overnight, and then I'm just getting ready to put the cap on, but I wanted to show you how I held it up with a tube of paper. And really that's all they needed to just not fall in on themselves while they solidified. Used regular glue, and then like you can build a big one like this, but you can actually, like if you have super younger children, you can actually just free build with a few of the sugar cubes. Like let them just kind of get into it and build what they want. You can walk them through building an igloo, or you could just even have them do whatever they like. And so a little example is you can just kind of do this and overlapping slightly more in and kind of build like a little mini igloo like that. And you could glue this together, or you can knock it down. I know lots of kids like to do that, knock it down and start again. But that's basically building an igloo. A few options you can do to make it fun is like once your igloo is completely built, completely dry, it's ready to go, you can, because what they do once the igloo is built is they actually take powdery snow and they fill in the crevices. And you could see, like my igloo here, there's a lot of cracks and crevices. It's not a perfectly smooth dome. And so you could actually take frosting and cover the outside to fill in the cracks just like they would up in the Arctic. You could take glitter, you could do glitter on top. You could maybe even do a little food dye to color your igloo. Although I will say it might disintegrate the sugar, so just be careful. Even the glue as you go, if you put too much glue on it, it might disintegrate the sugar cubes a little bit. And so that's basically building an igloo. It's just an opportunity for fun, an opportunity to talk about shapes, circles, domes, engineering, how to build. They're using their environment and adapting to survive by building a shelter out of what they have. And so that is building an igloo with sugar cubes.